I'm Rachel, and this is Genghis, and we are going to demonstrate how to pet a cat. So, first, let me introduce you to Genghis. Genghis is a very, very sweet cat. He's 9 years old, and he came from Etowah Valley Humane Society in Cartersville, Georgia, in the United States, and he now resides in Istanbul, Turkey. He is a very docile cat. He is more docile than most cats. So he allows me to do some things that some cats probably won't allow you to do, but I'm going to demonstrate on him some things you can try on your cats. So first thing, I am going to demonstrate the best way to pet a cat, like any cat. And that would be to start with their head right here, right above the nose, behind the ears. This is usually a pretty safe spot to first try to pet a cat. Right here on the top of the heads. And then you can move back between the ears and see how they like that. And then, if you like, you can maybe move and do one ear, which is a little bit weird. A lot of people don't think about massaging a cat's ear. And most cats are a little bit freaked out when you first do it. They might jump a little bit. But if they allow you to do it one more time, they realize, oh my goodness, that feels good. I've never felt anything like that before. And I'm a firm believer in whatever you do on one side, you should do on the other. So make sure you get both ears. I'm just doing a little ear massage. Next, we're going to move down to my other little secret massage place that a lot of people don't think about massaging, and that's right here above the whiskers. So right above the whiskers, below the nose, someplace, and a lot of people don't think about massaging their cats, but Genghis really loves it, and a lot of cats, if they'll allow you to do it, they like it as well. And then you can move below the whiskers. So adjust the camera, Genghis. We can move below the whiskers to the chin, the very edge of the chin. And when you're massaging the chin and scratching the chin very lightly, it's a good chance for you to see if there's any sores or acne. Sometimes if you're using plastic bowls to feed your cat, they can form a little bit of acne here. So it's a good chance to see if they have any sores or acne here. And if so, you might want to look into changing your feeding bowls or washing your feeding bowls more often. A lot of people don't wash their feeding bowls enough. So that's something you might want to look into if you have that acne there. Stainless steel is usually really good to keep that acne away, right, Genghis? Yeah. And washing your bowls often. So then we're going to move down to the neck and the chest. And a lot of cats really love their chest massage. Oh yeah, I wish you could see his face now. His eyes are kind of rolling back a little bit. So if you have a cat that is a little bit skittish, the first place you want to try massaging them is on the top of their head. The second place, if they will allow you actually, is the chest. And I find that most all cats, once they give into it, they love the chest. Like you want to get right here, below the neck, inside the shoulder blades, the chest, and between the little the bone here in the center. Let's just get down into those muscles and give them a massage. And again, this is another chance for you when you're giving your cat a massage. This is another chance for you to see if they have any sores or lumps or things that shouldn't be there, anything that you might want to point out to the vet next time you go. So giving your cat a massage not only benefits them as massage wise, but also helps you to keep them healthy by feeling any abnormalities in their skin or in their bodies. Now we're gonna move to the neck. We're gonna move up to the neck. And you can massage the neck in about 3 different places. Here on the front, also on the sides, under the ears. Can you do one side and then the other? Or you can do them both at the same time. And then the back of the neck. Kingus doesn't really like the back of the neck much, but I think most cats love the front. Oh, yeah. And then also when you're doing this, you're gonna have some cat hair come loose, so you want to keep a brush close by. And I actually like these little small brushes. This one is really old. This is like 20 years old. And I don't really like the corners because they're a little bit, well, these are rounded down, but at one point they were kind of sharp. So be careful about the edges because you don't want anything that's going to poke them or you. But I like that this one is kind of small. It's got the little needles here, but they're short. And if I turn it sideways, you see it fits right between his ears. That's one of the reasons I like it. I can control it really well. I'm not worried about it like accidentally poking him someplace I don't want it. So when you're massaging them, keep it close by because you're going to have some hair that comes loose. And it's important to brush them down regularly. I mean, in the winter, not so much because they're building up this like winter coat, but they still have hair, of course, that gets loose. But during spring and summer, it's very important to try to brush them if possible once a day. And that will get some of that hair they're shedding will get onto your brush instead of getting into their mouths because they're going to groom themselves a lot. And the more you brush them and the more hair you remove, then the less hairballs they're going to get, which just makes them very uncomfortable.